Hi everyone, it's Miss Denise from Aram Public Library and welcome to Cuisine for Kiddos. Well, today we're going to be making ricotta gnocchi. Gnocchi is an Italian pasta that is usually made with potatoes, but today we're going to be making ours with ricotta because I think it's a little bit fluffier and it involves one less step. You don't have to boil potatoes and shred them. So let me show you what we're going to need to get started. 3/4 of a cup of flour plus a little bit more for dusting when we're rolling it out. 1/2 of a cup of Parmesan cheese, and I grated my own. You could probably buy it at the grocery store already grated if you wanted. 8 ounces of ricotta cheese, and I bought the whole milk ricotta. 1 egg, about 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt, and some kind of a pasta sauce. All right, I'm ready to get started. I've washed my hands, scrubbed them for 20 minutes and 20 seconds, and my counter's been wiped off, so we're ready to get started. All right, first the flour, 3/4 of a cup. One half of a cup grated Parmesan cheese. 8 ounces of ricotta cheese, the whole milk. 1 egg. I'm going to break it up before I put it in. And about 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. And I'm just gonna eyeball this. That looks like about 1/2 a teaspoon. So there we go. All right. Now I'm mixing up my dough. This takes a bit of time to mix this. You don't want it to be too sticky. Oh, that's looking good. If you have an electric mixer and you wanted to use that, you could do that. That looks pretty good. I'm just going to check to see that it's not too sticky. Nope, seems good. All right, now this will go into the refrigerator to chill for about 20 minutes. Now I already did one recipe, so I have some in the fridge chilling right now, so I'm going to go get that. All right, this is half of a recipe. And I'm going to spread a little bit of flour onto the counter because I'm going to be rolling this out. And if you were doing the whole recipe, you would break your dough up into 4 sections because I've already practiced. I'm just going to do 2. Spread it out, maybe a little flour on my hands too to make it easier. And I'm going to roll this into a big, long snake, about 14 or 15 inches long. Now, this is the fun part that kids could help with. the mixing, the rolling out, and the next part. We are going to have to cook these on the stove, and you will put these into a pot of boiling water, and after they rise to the top, you'll let them continue to cook for another 3 minutes, and then you can take them out. It's also a good idea to put a little bit of salt in the boiling water, just like you would for any pasta. Maybe a little bit skinnier. A little bit more on this end. Okay. That looks about the right length. Maybe about 15 inches. Now I'm going to use my knife to cut these into sections that are about 3/4 of an inch long. The nice thing about this pasta is it's a little bit fluffier than the potato gnocchi. Okay, so I'm going to roll it out a little bit. And this is just a little trick. You don't even have to do this if you don't want to, but this will make your sauce stick better. If you kind of get a little flour on your fork and a little more on the gnocchi, you can roll it so that it has some little ridges in it, and then the sauce will stick better. And I've got a cookie sheet with some parchment paper here to put them on, so I'll do just one more so you get the idea. There you go. All right, so you would continue doing that until you had used up all of your dough. And then these would go into a pot of boiling salted water. They would cook until they rise and then continue cooking for another 3 minutes. And when you take them out, I like a little bit of tomato sauce on mine. So I've got some heating on the stove, and this is what they look like when they're all cooked. I'm going to get my sauce. Oh, it's steaming. All right. And then grate a little bit of Parmesan cheese on the top, just to make it fancy. Now, if you're not a fan of tomato sauce, you could use browned butter to top them. You could brown some butter in a skillet and then throw the cooked gnocchi in and brown them until they're nicely coated, and that would be good as well. So, hope you like this recipe. See you next time. Bye.